Alabama has officially named Ty Simpson as starting quarterback for the 2025 season, and I think he is in for a heck of a year in Tuscaloosa. Let's talk about it. What is up, everybody? Clint Lamb with A to Z Sports and Cover Crimson. So Ty Simpson has officially been named Alabama's starting quarterback for the season opener against Florida State on August 30th. And when you talk about putting a quarterback in a position to be successful, I don't know if any other program around college football has done a better job of that than Alabama. Whether you're talking about the offensive line and the continuity factor that they have there, the guys that they brought in, they've got a little bit of depth, or maybe they could withstand an injury or two. Whether you're talking about the running backs and their ability to not only run the football, but also be adequate pass protectors, catch the football out of the backfield. You talk about the wide receiver room and the upgrades that happen there, the play calling going from Nick Sheridan to Ryan Grubb, one of the better play callers in all of college football. Whether you're talking about Kane Womack in the defense now entering year 2, a lot more continuity there, a lot more familiarity there, and they'll have the ability to execute at a higher level. So when you talk about putting a quarterback in a position to be successful, Alabama has done a very good job of that. But it's not just what they've done around Ty Simpson, it's also Ty Simpson's own talent. Like, I understand that he has taken a while to finally get his opportunity to be a starter, but this is a former 5-star talent. He's got a lot of skills, desirable skills that you look for at the quarterback position. Great accuracy, great ball placement, can pretty much make any throw that you would ask of him. He's got the mobility to make plays on the move, also use his legs to create as far as running the football. A lot of ability, and he also has a little bit of playmaking, a playmaking element to his game as well. So I think when you're talking about Ty Simpson and what he has with his own talent, on top of what is going to be surrounding him in Tuscaloosa, I think he's in a position where he's going to have one of the better seasons as far as college football quarterbacks in 2025. And not only that, let's talk about some of the other quarterbacks who have won the national championship in recent years. A guy like Will Howard, yes, he did throw for over 4,000 yards, but he also played a lot of football games. When you talk about yards per game, he was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20. 35 passing touchdowns, excellent completion percentage, excellent on as far as yards per attempt, but they didn't need him to be Superman each and every week. He had a good defense, he had good receivers, a good run game with a couple of really good running backs, a really good play caller with Chip Kelly. So they were able to lean on him at times, but it was never on his shoulders consistently or constantly where he felt like he had to go out there and make a play every time he stepped on the football field. I think Ty Simpson will be in a similar situation to that in 2025. But if you look further, J.J. McCarthy, yes, he was a first-round talent. Will Howard was not. He was a late day 3 draft pick. But J.J. McCarthy, that entire Michigan offense was funneled through their run game with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards. Like, J.J. McCarthy had to make plays at times, once again, including against Alabama in the college football playoff, but he wasn't asked to be Superman in that offense. They had a great defense and great surrounding pieces for J.J. McCarthy. You go the 2 previous years with Stetson Bennett. Yes, Stetson Bennett was much improved in 2022. He certainly had the yards per attempt. He had the completion percentage. He had, 25 to 30 passing touchdowns. Didn't have a whole lot of turnovers. But as far as passing yards and needing to sling the football around, that just wasn't something that he had to do to help Georgia win because they had the pieces around him to be successful. Same situation as far as in 2021. And even to more of an extent, when you talk about Stetson Bennett's impact on the game, I feel like there were certain games or times where he was not relied on at all. So you can go to Mac Jones, you can go to Joe Burrow, like you can have first-round NFL talents that were throwing for 4,000-plus yards and having a ton of success, 40-plus touchdowns, like all of that certainly has played a part in helping teams win the national championship in the past. But in recent years, it's been more about what you have around the quarterback, and I think Alabama has positioned itself to give Ty Simpson everything he needs to be successful in 2025. I think that's going to lead him to being one of the better, more successful passers in college football this upcoming season.